Hi, this is Lorenzo Valoria with GamesRadar.com, and I'm checking out Impire, and I'm here with
Yves Bordeleau, Studio Director for Cyanide Studio in Montreal, Canada.
Can you give us a rundown of Empire and what you're supposed to do in this game and some of the features, and just give us a quick demo?
Sure thing. Okay, so Empire is a classic dungeon keeper type dungeon management game. We've mixed down a few features from RTS type games and also from RPG. Right here we have our dungeon keeper, the dungeon lord. The avatar is able to summon minions to help him build his dungeon and do common tasks. So what I'm going to do right now is just show you how to build a few rooms to get your dungeon started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a nursery, which is pretty much the base room to create the weakest units in the game, but very useful units. One thing I'm going to do also is right here we have a room that has been all broken down, so I'm going to send a minion repairing it. So I'm giving orders using the circular contextual menu, so it's a very fast way to give orders to all your minions. I'm going to create another one right here. And as you saw here, I earned some tech points for doing those tasks. Summoning the minion, digging corridors, and also I created a room. So you have a tech tree here that you can unlock different abilities, different rooms, different characters, and upgrades. And you have all the achievement that you can accomplish for these goals. So here I'm gonna get that minion champion. So I unlocked it, so I'm just going to the nursery. I'm assigning a minion here. He will start working. And I'm gonna create the champion. And at the same time, I'm gonna bring up a few berserkers. Here we go. So here, that little minion is doing his farming work so I can have food to feed my little creatures. So once you have a few units available, you can form squads in order to send them into battle. So I'm just gonna bring those two units into a squad here. And yep.
So you're actually creating imps here, so this is kind of like a bad guys.
Absolutely. The game occurs in the Majesty universe in Ardania, and you are the bad guys. So your little imp is actually a 15 feet tall demon that has been summoned by a really quack sorcerer who's called Oscar van Fairweather. And he's using you to conquer the world and get revenge. But you have other plans since you are now on the surface of Ardania. So my little imp here will become stronger and stronger, and you can upgrade him with different parts. I can say parts, yeah. His wings can grow bigger, horns can grow bigger, he can also grow taller. And at the end game, he can become like a very huge warrior or a huge commander or a powerful magic user. But right now, since we're pretty much at the beginning of the game, I'm pretty much stuck in that little imp form. So, like I said before, you need to create units in order to put them into squads. And once you have a squad ready, you can perform lots of tasks. For instance, you can send your squad to a raid, or you can basically do as in RTS's game and just take control of them and go into battle. So right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go slay those little units that are here guarding the extractor to extract the souls. So that's a room that has been broken. So I'm just gonna teleport my my units there. Your dungeon lord have that power. He can teleport all his minions anywhere in the dungeon. So I'm fighting these guys right now. Fairly easy task because that unit, the champion, is quite powerful. So I'm going to summon a worker to repair the extractor. While doing so, I'm going to go here and create a few more berserkers here.
So how many types of units are there throughout the game?
In campaign mode, you can recruit up to 22 different types of units. each unit can be upgraded 2 times. So basically they have 3 different sets of armors and 3 different sets of weapons. And each upgrades can be acquired through a special room that you need to create, which is the forge. Right now it's not unlocked. I need to go to the tech tree, and to unlock it right here, spend 2 tech points and create the forge, which is called the workshop in the game. So right now it's available, so I can just go here and build the forge. I'm going to find a strategic place to build it. And it's always a good thing that you build your rooms according to the location that they are related. For instance, the storage room here is it's very strategic to place it right beside the fungi farm, because the minions are just grabbing the mushrooms and they are dumping them here. So every time that he just grabs some mushrooms, there's that little bag here, and there's the minion grabbing the bag, and it's gonna go there. And as you do this, your stock of mushrooms increase. And with more mushrooms, you can create more powerful units as you unlock them in the tech tree. I'm gonna show you, you can go on the surface to do some raids. So this is the raid map. Right now what I need to do is to, in that particular scenario, I need to go kidnap an archaeologist. And this is the raid site where he is. So I'm just clicking here and sending my squad number 1 to the raid site. You can have a look at what's going on in the raid site. So there's that little dwarf with a steampunk flamethrower that's waiting for me. So I'm just gonna go back here and just gonna go back to my dungeon. Your squad need to go to the dungeon entrance to get to the raiding area. And as you can see, they are rushing to the entrance to get there. I can give them, well, they're almost there. So once they exit the dungeon, you can see a little imp icon coming out of the dungeon entrance. It's gonna happen any second now. Yeah, they are going out. Woohoo! And here we go. So while you're doing that, while they are traveling, you can still continue and do whatever you want to do, like continue building up units and doing what you like, creating units and doing squads. And you can also, this is one way to go outside, but another way is to go through portals that connects to the battlefield area of the game. So you have your dungeon and you have the battlefield area. Right now the fog of war is there, and I need to go through those 2 powerful units, so it's not a good idea to get there right now. So I'm waiting for my units to come back. Are they still? Yeah, they are fighting the dwarf and getting toasted. I hope they can survive. Yes, cool. So I succeeded my raid. They're gonna come back home with the archaeologist. Since we're in pre-alpha right now, there's a few things missing here, but basically you need to bring back the archaeologist. Is going to come back here, and I'm just going to grab a few units to show you where you're supposed to go. Right now they are grayed out because they are outside traveling. When they come back, they're going to be available again. So I cannot do anything. You see, like, they just came back, but I lost 2 units. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some new units in that squad. Bam bam. And here we go. So I'm just going to show you quickly. I think they are powerful enough. They gain a level, so they should be able to beat up these guys. Oh, so the archaeologist just came in. So since I brought him back from the squad battle on the overhead map. So am I winning that fight? I think so.
It looks like you got him.
Yes. So I'm gonna go outside, and the mission's gonna start with the archaeologist. I need to do an escort type mission with him. So basically, I go in the forest, and I'm gonna escort him. And I'm gonna get my ass kicked by those guys. I'm not, my levels are not high enough for that squad. So yeah, just to show you a little bit of that area, I'm just rushing to my doom right now.
All right, so this is kind of strategic, like RTS style gameplay, and then you have your building gameplay, dungeon gameplay. Can you talk a little bit more about the dungeon, the battlefield area, and what you do there?
Yeah, absolutely. What's really exciting about the battlefield area is all the possibility that it permits, it gives us gameplay-wise, because you can play the game in the campaign mode in co-op, and you can also play regular multiplayer modes. So in the battlefield area, you can have like capture the flag event, escort events, king of the hill events. You can. The gameplay area is really huge. You can go in caves, in mountains, ruins and stuff. So you really need to be on your toes. So like right now, what we see on screen, I have some heroes that just entered my dungeon, and they are like killing my my units right now. So you always need to keep an eye on your dungeon while you are venturing on the battlefield area. A good way to prevent any damage is to set up traps, because you can craft traps in the workshop. You can set up traps there, and you can also put units as guards. So you, whenever you click on a unit, for instance, I'm just gonna click on that little guy if I can catch him. So, okay, so this is guard mode. He's gonna remain, if I can just catch him. Okay, come back here. What is he doing? He's, now he's patrolling. So you can give him like orders, different types of orders, and also you can just go on the squad menu and assign them orders as a group. So if I go here and I click guard, they should stop. Right there, they stopped. So I can just station them there to guard that door, and I could put a trap, for instance, here when I have traps available. So that way you can pretty much cover all the ground on your dungeon. So it's like a set it and forget it mode, if you're good. If you're not good, like I was right now, my fungi farm was torn down, so I need to repair it. You can always use your dungeon lord. He's right now he's quite weak since we're at the beginning of the game, but once he gets more powerful by himself, he can pretty much guard a large part of the dungeon or go venturing on the battlefield area.
So is there any other details you'd like to tell anybody?
The game is bound to be out on first quarter 2013. Like I said, we're pretty much in pre-alpha mode right now. It's we're working really hard on polishing the title and adding new features. And there's going to be an in-game boutique where you can buy upgrades for your dungeon lord, cosmetic upgrades, and also you can buy a different set of cards to add some strategic gameplay value to your dungeon lord. For instance, you can buy a little bit like Magic the Gathering. You can buy some cards that gives him the ability to spawn more minions or to upgrade certain ability faster, build room faster, and things like that. We're still experimenting this, so we are really aiming at putting something really cool about that system, but it's still in design phase right now.
Awesome. So this has been a quick look at Impire. Thanks a lot for your time, and if you want more information on Impire, check out gamesradar.com.